She wore some babies this morning. Shoestring. She's eating on her own finally. Such a pretty girl. There we go. Pastel leopard. But she's finally eating on her own. Figure I'll go through babies. Figure everybody probably wants to see them. So we'll show the babies off first. This guy, this girl, sorry. This girl just shed. Colors aren't really coming out, are they? Hey, let's turn this around. There we go. Well, it's probably not coming out like I see it here on the camera, but you can see all the whites all got like orange bleeding through it. It's like peach color. Everywhere where it normally would be, yeah, it just looks, you can't tell, but let me see if I zoom in a little bit. Can you see how it's like peach? Yeah, it's just washing out. There's no actual white, it's like peach color. And then it just looks, I don't know. I gotta get a better camera. I'm gonna get a new phone here coming up. But albino, inchy, clown. We got that one, and then we got this guy. This guy just shed too. Okay. This guy just shed. Yeah. He's got a little bit of peach right there. That's like bleeding through and get a little peach color here in person. But he's mostly like he looks white, and there we go. He looks better like this over here. He doesn't get all washed out. But there's my little buddy. Still don't have a name for him. Having a hard time. You get 40 snakes, you start to run into hard time, coming up with names. They don't just sound like some person. This is the bigger one out of the two because she's almost identical to him. Minus she's a lot chunkier. He didn't eat last feeding because he's in shed. But there's this girl. She kind of got a crazy ass pattern. Yeah. She got a heart on her head. Pretty sure it's her. I'm pretty sure it's her. Nope, it's not her. She's not the one with the heart on the head. It's the boy. This is a female. But there you go. That is her. These albinos are a pain in the ass to get good color. White light, they just get washed out. This is Goliath. He was the biggest one out of that clutch. He came from the clown, albino, Enchi stuff. He's such a good boy. He just shed too, yesterday. He just shed yesterday. He's really pretty. He is Enchi. 100% het for clown, 100% het for albino. And he's a good sized boy. And he's another one that comes right out to us every day. We got I got super sociable snakes. We had Raven out this morning. I'm going to take her out too. She just shed yesterday. Went to the bathroom this morning. And my wife, when I pulled the top off, my wife was looking, and my wife goes, because I pull the top off and I bring it over here and I clean the top, spray the top down and wipe the top down first thing, get that out of the way, because I had to clean her tub. She went pee, which is normal after they shed, So anyway, while I was over here cleaning the lid, my wife's going, geez, she goes, I'm awful tempted to just pull a hide off her and take her out. I said, you can if you want. I said, you just got to make sure you're in the right frame of mind, meaning that you want to be confident. If you're apprehensive, don't bother. If you got a new snake it's a little, and it's a little shy or whatever, if you don't have the confidence, leave it alone. Because the first thing you're going to do without you even really, realizing that, if you're uncomfortable, they pick right up on it. You've got to be confident. And it doesn't mean, go watch a few videos. It doesn't mean just not hold it. It means that you just got to be in the right frame of mind. You got to have your confidence up. And that's 90% of it, I'm telling you. 90% of it is just having confidence. I don't want to get bit. I still to this day don't want to get bit. But I knew and I told myself, I don't want to get bit. But if I'm going to have snakes, which I fucking obviously do, there's a chance you're going to get bit, And you got to have that in your head. And you just got to go, hey, you know what? I'm going to deal with it when it happens. But there's always that chance that it's not going to happen, I would say it's more than likely. Hey, what's going on? Happy Love Day to you too. You don't call it Valentine's Day? It's not. I don't care what you call it. I just never had anybody say that Happy Love Day. I pulled out babies. I'm not done yet. I'll get a couple more babies to pull out of my last two clutches. I was just talking about how, and you don't have snakes. I don't know if you're actually even thinking about getting any snakes, are you, Lillian? It's cool. I wouldn't mind fucking chatting. It's only you and I in here. But this is Aphrodite. She is a super pastel leopard. She's so pretty. She got great colors. She's that gray, black, and that yellow. She's almost purple. You know what I mean? Right there. It's almost a purple. It's almost not even a gray. You know what I mean? She almost has like a purple tinge to her, Lillian. Hey, Lillian, can you hit that like button for me at least? If you wouldn't mind. She's a holdback. I'm not letting her go anywhere. I've been wanting to call a few snakes Aphrodite, and I haven't, just because of how long the name is. Every time I kept envisioning, every time I go to fucking write names down, because I write all their names down on the bags. You know, when I feed, I write. I can only put like 2-3 mediums in here. You know, to thaw out at a time. So I write their names on them. So when I go and open up, because I warm my food up, because I don't feed live, so I warm my food up fucking in a hot bowl of water. But I have them bagged up because I've had snakes that I've tried to feed them with them wet, not soaking wet, but just wet, and they wouldn't eat them. So I've always bagged up my rats, so when I put them in hot water to fucking warm them up, because they're already thawed out. I leave them out on the sideboard all day. Well, not all day, about half a day, because if I leave them out all day, they'll start smelling a little bit by the time I go to feed them, so I don't like to leave them out all the time. I don't have any banana clown snake. Oh, you got a banana clown snake? Is that what you're saying? I'd love to see it. I've never talked to anybody that has. I got 2 bananas myself, pastel bananas. You know, pastel coral glows. Same thing as a pastel banana. But I've got 2 of them here. But I don't have any with clown in it. Oh no, you don't have. I didn't think you had any snakes. I don't have any bananas. I got a banana though. I don't have a. He's not clown banana. But I got, you know, pastel coral glow, same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. People say that they're different, and there's probably, you know, there probably is a slight difference, but they're so close, you know. And chances are, these, see, he's got a really cool pattern. I just hate, you know, when they're young, Lillian, I don't know if you know it, but when they're little, they're super clean. And as they grow, they get freckles. See the freckles all over them? Those aren't fucking mites, trust me. Those are freckles, and they get them all over him. My first snake, I'll show you my first snake, Lillian. The first snake that started all this off. Because I was scared to death of snakes most of my life. Oh, that's my parrot in the other room. She's screaming because Dad's in the other room. She doesn't like it when I'm in the other room. I got a Senegal parrot. And that's her screaming in the background. Yeah, right there. That's my parrot. You want to see her? I'll bring you in and show you my parrot. Here you go. Say hello. Say hello. She's a little nervous about this camera, but she's super sweet. To me, anyway. She's about the size of a Konya. Come here. Come here, I'll give you pets. Come here, I'll give you pets. Hi, baby. Oh, she's super sweet. Yeah, there's my animal on her. Dino. Dino, you get some out when Dad gets done. And then I got a damn rat. Because I got one snake that eats live that I haven't been able to get swap over. And she's fucking 2 years old now. So good chance I'll fucking never get her to swap over. But she wouldn't eat that damn rat. And I don't want any rats. That's why, you know, I don't like killing anything live. I don't like hearing anything fucking screaming and carrying on for its life. You know what I mean? I feel bad. I understand its nature, but I don't like dealing with that, you know? It's bad enough seeing my super docile fucking, you know, snakes go from, you know, can do anything with to acting like they fucking just, you know, vicious from eating, you know, when you give them food. When you put food in front of them, you're super docile and super sweet snakes, you know. Oh, that's right. She's going in the shed, so we won't mess with her today. She's in her hide, which I could. But look, you know, Let's see. I don't, there's a few like Nerd. I've seen Nerd. Nerd will retrade in and do this with his boas, but you don't see many people doing that. And I can show you my whole room. I ain't got a hook. I ain't got no tools. I don't, in the very beginning, here's my room. Let me turn the camera around. All right, I'm standing at my racks. There's my room. There's my incubator. There's my two big tubs for my big girls. My rat, toys, vacuum. The humidifier, and that's it. That's all I got for tools. I don't use. I don't use anything. In the very beginning, yes. Like for Raven, because I was nervous with Raven, I did wear mechanics gloves, and I don't even have those in here anymore because I don't use them. You know what I mean? But those thin mechanics gloves, when I first got Raven, I was using those. But see your reaction? And I guarantee you, if these other boa keepers, snakes were acting like fucking mine do, they wouldn't be using hooks either. Plain and simple. They wouldn't be using hooks either. If their boas were reacting like mine do when I reach in. Raven this morning, I just took her hide off and reached straight in and picked her up. And she just shed yesterday. I'm sure her skin still fucking feels kind of weird and all that, and shit didn't bother her a bit. It's because I'm not a threat. It's not necessary that they like it or whatever. I do believe my snakes do enjoy, hanging out with me and being with me, in my interactions with them. If they didn't and they looked at me as a bad thing, as soon as I opened their fucking tubs up, they'd be striking at me. Because they'd be fucking saying, hey, look, dude, leave me the fuck alone. But, I respect them, Hey, you have a good day, too. This one's speckling. Her iridescence. She got wicked iridescence. But yes, have a good day. Appreciate it. Hey, can you really give me a like? Can you hit the like button? Can you hit the like button, Lillian? I appreciate it. You too. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Lillian. I appreciate it. I appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Yeah, I appreciate that. You never know. You keep watching. You might not ever buy a snake, but I might be able to change your mind about them. Not saying that you'll ever decide to get one, but I might be able to change your mind that they're not as vicious as we're led to believe. And that's really all I'm trying to do here, Lillian, is I just want people to see the good side of them. We don't normally. Most of the time we see them runny with their people and all that, you know what I mean? Normally they're not just hanging out, chilling with them, and people just get that, and they think that they're all bitey and all that, and that, that when it comes to interacting with us, they're just they're miserable. They don't want nothing to do with it. And yes, good morning, brother. Congrats, dude. Fucking, that's a beautiful, dude. That snake of yours, that one is gorgeous, man. Already has a baby, too, so it's only going to get better. That's the cool part, you know what I mean? When they're beautiful, when they're babies, like her, because like I said, I was being told, oh, she's not going to change. She's not going to get dark, Oh, they are, Lillian. They're awesome. They're one of the best fucking pets. I mean, they don't require a whole lot. And it's another one of those animals you're going to get 3 times what you put in with it. If you just show them a little bit of respect, fucking, it goes so far. You know, and if people just stop being herky-jerky with them, fucking be nice and gentle in the beginning. Don't be having your first interactions fucking bumping into them. Don't grab a hold of them. You know, don't be like grabbing. I can do it to her now because but don't grab them like this. You want to like do like this. You know, if you grab them and they feel like you're fucking holding right over their back like this, that fucking, then they'll get defensive. But this isn't so bad. Oh, I kiss her all the time. I kiss all my snakes. I had Raven out this morning. I kissed her right on her head. I haven't been able to hold Raven in 4 days because she's been, well, actually, it's been longer than that. What was it? Sunday? I think last Saturday, Sunday was my last live that I did. And I don't normally ever mess with Raven when she's, you know, in blue or anything. And I actually went and, thank you, brother. I actually went and pat her and all that while she was in blue. I took her fucking hide off her and everything, and she was amazing. You know, she was like, had the best temperament. I sat there and I was patting her. I put my hand on her. You know, I'm very proud of that because I was scared to death fucking of Raven. You know, she was the first snake that I ever heard hiss. You know, so it was different. I'm going to take her out too. But I wanted to make sure I had Aurora out for... But see how much darker she is, dude? She wasn't dark at all when I first got her, and everybody kept telling me, oh, she's not going to get dark. That hypo jungle, you know, that hypo winter, they don't normally get dark, you know? And then jungle's not necessarily a dark fucking color, too, you know? And so I was getting kind of bummed out because she was really bright. I mean, fucking, she was so bright, dude. I was like, I don't think that's an IMG. I did. I was like, but I know my brother Pablo, and he wouldn't fucking fuck me over. So, but I'm telling you, in the beginning, I was like, man, she don't look. We see Lillian. That's Alex. Alex fucking, Lillian's fucking new here, or new to chatting. You know, new to chatting here. She might have been watching for a little bit, but I don't know if she's, you know, but this girl, I never thought she would be as dark as she is, and she's still darkening up. You know what I mean? She's not even done yet. You know, and that's the other thing, Alex. I don't know if you've heard the same thing, but everybody in the very beginning was saying IMG's turn for the first couple years, and then they're about as dark as they're gonna be. This girl's 3 years old, and she's still darkening up, dude. Trust me. I mean, you can go back a month ago, and she's not this dark. You know, and like I said, all of her fucking colors here, all in between her saddles, they were so bright, dude. And they're going to look bright like this. But you see the blotches? The blotches are starting to fill in those too, because those were super clean before. The tannish part, but see how the blotches, and that's it. People think, oh, they come in like freckles. But I'm sure you've noticed it too. They come in blotchy. They're not like they're a blotch. There's like no cement, you know, they're not symmetrical or any rhyme or reason to them. Like a freckle looks like a chocolate chip to me, like the old fashioned chocolate chips that were just like squares, you know what I mean? The old fashioned, anybody that's around my age knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, that's why I always call them chocolate chips, because they remind me of the old style chocolate chips that were square. You know, they were literally chips. What you expect a chocolate chip to be. You know what I mean? It looked like a little chip, like a freckle on a fucking banana. Or any snake that has like freckles. see this bitch? She's such a pain in the ass. She is the biggest pain in the ass to put back. Even when she doesn't, you know what I mean? Even when you can tell, okay, she's not really into being out. And it's not because she hates it. I swear to God, it's just learned behavior. She's been that way since I've had her. Since she was a baby, she's never gone. Like all my other snakes, fucking when they're new, when you go and you stick them in there, I'm sure yours is the same way too. When you first get any snake that's not really used to you, normally they go right back in their fucking tub for you, no problem. She was never one. Even as a fucking baby, she always did this. She would never just go back in her fucking enclosure. She's good if I can get her up underneath that fucking lip. I get her to drop her head and I get her up underneath that lip, then she'll go. But she knows as soon as I go to stick her head in there, she fucking knows to lift it. Oh, that's awesome though. Because it gives you peace of mind. You know that it's not a big deal to keep them out a little longer. You know what I mean? When they're like that in the beginning, I mean, that's a definite fucking, you might as well keep them out. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure you're like me. When your new boas, any new snakes, you can't wait to hold them. And once you hold them, you're like, okay, I'm going to hold them for a little bit, but I want to hurry up and fucking make sure I don't have them out too long because I want to end on a good note. You know what I mean? Those first handling sessions are a big fucking deal. People don't realize the first fucking handling sessions you fucking have with your snake is going to set you up for the rest of your handling sessions. And I'm telling you, because fucking it's everything with snakes is learned behavior. And if you treat them like, if you just, act like a dick or you mistreat them within the first couple fucking holding sessions, look at her. If you do it within the first couple holding sessions, they're not gonna they're gonna remember that every fucking holding session after. And it's gonna take you a lot longer to get them relaxed. And I know I'm sure you know this. So I'm always fucking, I can't wait and want to hold them, but I'm always like, geez, I don't want to hold them too long either because I want to make sure that they don't look at me as a bad thing. So when I open their enclosure up, they're not looking going, no, it's this fucking guy again. I'm going to go and act out and see fucking if maybe that will get him to leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, right? Yeah, I don't know who that Lillian is, but she showed up fucking 2-3 days ago. You want to see Raven? I'll shed it out. She just shed last night. I just cleaned her tub this morning. My wife was this morning, because you see, I always do the same. I always do it the same way. I fucking take the top off completely when I'm taking her out. To me, like I said, that's just, to me, it's the same thing as using a damn hook. If I continue to do this and I only do this when I'm actually planning on either giving her pets or having some sort of interaction with her, if that's the only time I take this cover off, that I'm actually going to touch her or hold her, she should associate that. And I know there are people out there going to say, oh, snakes aren't fucking smart enough for this and that. Well, I'm telling you right now, snakes are a lot fucking smarter than those fucking people that keep wanting to fucking say how dumb they are. I'm telling you right now, no, they're not fucking rocket scientists. But trust me, they're not fucking stupid. They've got fucking the brain power to fucking have fucking thought enough to know when they're fucking hungry, when they gotta eat. I mean, they're not dumb. Come on. Fucking, and it does. To me, those people that keep fucking wanting to preach how fucking dumb snakes are, you're just showing how dumb you are. And I don't give a fuck how many snakes you got. I don't give a fuck. You got 200 fucking snakes and you want to fucking say that you somebody fucking that knows. That just tells me that you're fucking in it for the fucking glory of it, the money of it, and that's it. You don't really give two fucks about your snakes. Because anybody that fucking does fucking care and looks at their snakes as fucking pets and family members knows different. Knows the people that fucking know and say that they got brain power actually give two fucks about their snakes. And it's not because they want fucking people to think that their snakes are smart and you know and tell lies. No, it's because fucking some of us do realize our snakes do enjoy being with us. It's more than just tolerate. Some of them, yeah, some snakes do just tolerate us. I swear to God, there are some dogs out there that just tolerate us too. Cows, same thing. Pigs, some wicked friendly, like pet friendly, and then you'll have others that fucking like, you know, I'm an animal. I'm going to do my thing. But then you run into these animals that you go, what the fuck? We had pigs growing up that we always raised them, slaughtered them, and all that. And we always had one out of the three that would act literally like a fucking dog and would follow us around and all that. And, you know, and I know it was sad, you know, and it was kind of hard to understand when you're a kid, but, you know, it was part of life. But, and we always did. We had, and pigs aren't fucking stupid either. A lot of people go, oh, pigs are stupid. Those same people fucking say snakes are stupid too. I get ranting. I get fucking pissed when I hear fucking people saying, oh, how stupid they are. I'm telling you right now, fucking, you know, I do. I instantly I go, well, you just showed fucking how fucking smart you are to me. You're an idiot. Because I honestly, only an idiot would ever say that fucking any animal is like just stupid. You know, they don't. Jeez, they got no arms and no legs, motherfucker. And let me tell you right now, those same people that say that fucking snakes they got no brain power, you cut their arms and their legs off, and I guarantee you, those people that think snakes are stupid probably wouldn't be able to survive without fucking somebody else. Snakes live by all on their own. Fucking nothing. All you got's their fucking mouth. You know, and they're still surviving. They're not fucking, you know, I haven't heard about fucking, you know, all snakes are fucking going extinct and, no. But there are other animals that are smarter than snakes that are, though. Explain that, right? Snakes are so stupid, but they're not extinct yet. But what do you say to that, Alex? Yay or nay? You think snakes are dumb? I want to hear your opinion. My opinion is, I don't know. I'm not saying that they're fucking smart as a dog. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying to claim that snakes are just stupid. I do. Instantly I go, well, you're an idiot. You're stupid. That fucking snake's smarter than you are because you just said snakes are stupid. Well, how are they surviving with no arms and no legs? Like, they're so stupid. Oh, there's my girl's head. She's thinking there might be food. No. I got food coming today, though. So I'm really excited about that. Come on, turn the fucking camera around. See her? We'll get out of light here. But look, I'm going to put my hand on her. And see, I don't mind if she fucking moves her head like that. I came in from behind her. You know, and it's the camera more than it's me that's putting her off. You know. But look. She's fine. Wouldn't you say? No, she's still got tongue flickers and all that. Yeah, her head's fucking is up there, but it doesn't. I don't take that as she's gonna bite me. You know, and my thumb's right there. See? You know, I practice what I preach. You ain't gonna find anybody fucking on here that doesn't do what he says he's fucking gonna do. And you see, fucking, she looks a little fucking put off, probably to some people. No, but watch this. I'm still gonna reach right in there. Because why? And actually, look, she's actually settled back down again. She dropped her fucking head. She dropped her head right back down on her body. Look. And see, she could see me. She might bite, but we'll see. No, what? Huh? Here we go. We're going to pick her right up. We got our little fucking fandangled here, but there you go. Oh. I'm telling you. See that? I ain't get bit. Explain it to me. These, you know. Now, did she look fucking? Yes, I can tell you right now that she did. That wasn't her acting like she wanted to come out, for sure. You know, without a doubt. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you and say, oh yeah, that was her acting like she wants to come out. No, that was probably more aggressive acting that I've seen in a long time. You know, and a lot of it was because I fucking brought the camera up. She fucking does not like that. And because it's on a tripod and I'm standing there and all that. You bought some new creatures? I know you got fucking that new boa. What else did you get? You got another boa coming next week. What else did you get? Oh, you got a crested gecko? No shit, that's cool. My son has one. It was about the size of his fucking, I mean, like this much of his thumb from here up. It was little. I mean, it was so tiny. I was like, why in the fuck did you buy that? But now it's pretty big. It's like 6 inches long now. But his is mean as fuck. You've got 4 of them? Yeah, my son's is mean as hell. Fucking, oh yeah, he fucking puts his hand in there and it fucking runs right at him and bites him. They're not known to be fucking real friendly. But there are people that have, you know what I mean? It depends. It depends on the person. I honestly, when people fucking say, oh, these animals aren't good with people, I just go, some people. Because I guarantee you, there are people out there that fucking have, that we have that animal vibe, that animals instantly fucking can tell, and they know that we're all right. You know, fucking squirrels, fucking, you know, wild foxes fucking coming up and fucking within fucking arm's reach of me. I mean, you know, I stop by fucking fences fucking when we're on the side of the road, and I go up to a fucking horse fence and the fucking horses run right over to me. You know, fucking, and my buddy standing there fucking all by himself, no horses. I walk over and they run right over. You know, that there are people out there that we can have that kind of relationship that other people don't have, because I'm in tune with them. I'm more in tune with fucking animals, and I feel more like myself around animals than I do around fucking people. You know, people just piss me off. Fucking, she could bite me and it wouldn't bother me a bit. But if some person comes up, obviously bites me, I'm going to be upset. But, you know what I mean? They can just say something and fucking make me fucking angry. And a snake can bite me and I never feel anger whatsoever. I go, oh, what did I do to fuck up? You know, not that I don't get bit, but that would be my reaction. What did I do? You know what I mean? I don't blame my snakes for fucking anything. It's me. I'm the one taking care of them. It's up to us to figure out what the fuck made them do that. Snakes don't just want to bite us. They don't. If they bite you, it's because you did something, you know? And I'm not saying, oh, you were fucking mean to it. You might have just moved too fast. You might have bumped into it when you was going to pick it up, and you bumped into it instead of fucking being, you know, very fucking gentle. So when you touch them, they don't jump. You know what I mean? Because you see people do it. They'll get fucking anxious and they're worried and they're nervous and they'll go up and they're like fumbly, and it's like you need to walk away because you're not in the right fucking frame of mind. If you're fucking all fucking antsy and jittery, you can't, because you're gonna put that snake off. That snake's gonna think that fucking what in the fuck is going on with this guy? Is he gonna freak out on me? Because they don't know what that is. To them, it's maybe us being defensive or aggressive towards them because they haven't had any interactions with us to know. Oh no, they're just picking me up. They're gonna hold me. It's nothing, you know. You know. If your snakes are being cool and like this, they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. And as long as you can, you just got to keep making sure that they give you the benefit of the doubt, you know, that you're not going to hurt them. And you just prove to them that you're not. Don't do anything fucking to make them think that you're being defensive or aggressive. You know, like I said, I still don't like picking her up. I won't grab right a hold of her like this because in the beginning, before they get to know that we're all right, that will set them right off because that feels aggressive because that's how something's gonna grab them in the wild. It's gonna be right down over their back, over like this. It's not gonna be from up underneath picking them up like I say to do in the beginning. You know, I'll tickle them. I'll tickle them like this till they lift their belly up, and then I get my fingers under, and and it's just that I do this on the side of them right here. I kind of go like this, and I tickle them, and they'll raise their belly up, and then I can get my fingers up underneath because they'd rather be held from underneath than held over. You know, and if you can keep in the beginning from not grabbing a hold of them, and see, I always let them kind of drape over me. You know, I'm very seldom, you know, sometimes I do now have to, but I'm not like touching their backbone, you know, the ridge of their back. I'm going from the sides like this, you know, and I'm still only doing it just till I can get her belly up off the fucking tub, off the bottom of the tub, and then I can get my hands under, and then I'm lifting her. You know what I mean? I'm not picking her up. I'm lifting her up. Lifting them up and picking them up is a total different feeling to them, and they just don't know any of that. And the freaking initial fucking, if you grab them from the top, they instantly think that it's a wild animal or something like that. That's coming after them. You know what I mean? They think that, oh, this is aggression. Something might be even trying to kill them, not just trying to get them out of here, but might be trying to kill them. They don't know what the intentions are, you know, and that a lot of times will set them off into that defensive act where they're like, wow, what the fuck, you know. But you see her? No, I wouldn't call this runny at all. She's exploring. I don't have to keep her here with me. You know, she pretty much stays right with me. It was funny this morning. My wife did. I picked her up and gave her right to my wife this morning. I didn't even hold her for fucking. Normally I'll hold her for a few fucking seconds, you know, to let because, you know, Raven in the very beginning when I take her out, sometimes she'll be like, oh, okay, what the fuck's going on? And she just kind of acts a little, you know, not defensive or aggressive, but like she's like, what is going on? She wants to make sure, she wants to see that, you know, everything's chill. And then she starts moving around. And normally I'll hold her till she starts moving around, then give her to my wife. Well, this morning I picked her right up and handed her right to my wife. Well, my wife said that she was about ready to pick her fucking hide up and pick her right up because she's that comfortable with Raven now. But she goes, I'm not really thinking she goes, but I don't think I'm really ready. And I said, then don't. You know, if you're in the right frame of mind, that's when you do it. If you're not ready, then don't. Because you're just going to make it end up being a bad thing. So I just picked her right up, handed it to the wife, and I cleaned. And my wife fucking, you know, and cuss my wife anytime she get close to me, fucking Raven's trying to get to me. You know, and I went and I fucking grabbed Raven by her fucking head and did this. And Kissed her right on her head. Fucking this morning, I kissed her right on her head. My wife was holding her, and she was coming right to me, and I said, "Fuck it," and I kissed her right on her head. You know, she is such a good girl. She really is. She doesn't have a mean bone in her body. She really don't. She's really docile. I mean, she doesn't even hiss. I mean, you know, even when I know that, you know, I she's not though. She's 6. She's what? 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. She's 5. Raven's 5. Roxy, my Dumeral's bow, is 6. So, I don't think she's that big for 5. You know, for 5 years old, I don't think she's that big. Really. I know she's got to be 5.5 foot, I would think. I don't know. I'm waiting for the fucking floors to warm up so I can stick her in the hallway and let her stretch out along the wall, and then I can measure her then. You know what I mean? It's the best way to measure them. If you got a fucking long hallway, you stick them in the hallway, and snakes always go to the edge, you know, the edge of the wall, and then they go glide, you know, beside it. And that's how a lot of retic owners fucking, I learned that from fucking watching retic videos, because retic owners say that's, you know, about the only way they can measure their snakes, because, you know, they're so big, it's hard to find a fucking area that's long like that. So they, you know, they go to a hallway that's really long and set the snake down, and they'll go right along the wall, and that gives you the best way to, I mean, it's still, you know, if depending on the animal, could you imagine a retic, fucking a 20-foot retic that fucking doesn't really care for people, and you're trying to measure it? I could just about imagine how much fucking fun would that be, wrangling a retic that doesn't like fucking be interacting with people. That would be like the worst fucking case scenario. That'd be like the worst fucking case for me. Having a snake that size that absolutely doesn't like being around people. You know what I mean? That would probably be a snake I definitely would get rid of. But then again, good luck finding somebody that will take a retic that, you know what I mean? That's the other thing. What happens fucking somebody has a retic and all of us, you know, and it decides it doesn't like people. Now you got to try to find somebody that will take that giant ass snake, and now they're going to have to work with it big, and you know, and with it already big, it's going to be a lot harder to you know, to establish anything with it, because at that point they've already probably been, you know, shit's been going wrong, obviously. If they're big and they still don't like people, something went wrong, and you might not ever get them out of it. No matter how good you treat it, it just might not ever fucking come out of it. And I just couldn't even imagine. And then what are you going to do? You going to lie to people? Oh, yo, it's super friendly. It's super friendly. You know, you got to set these people up to fucking get, you know, eaten. Well, not eaten, but, you know, dead, because the snake going to strangle the fuck out of them. You know, so you got fucking only certain people you could even sell a snake like that to. You know what I mean? Who are you gonna sell a snake like that to? You gotta sell it to a newbie and lie to him and say, oh yeah, it's super friendly, man, I have it out all the fucking time, my wife sleeps with it, and yeah, he's gonna get that snake home and gonna try sleep with it, and he ain't gonna wake up. Fucking nap time forever, dude. Yeah, there's just a lot of risk that goes with shit like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of risk with big snake like that. And then fucking you get to a point, fucking these people need to also realize fucking who is going to take these snakes if something happens to you. You know? And if you don't have family members that are into fucking snakes, good luck. because fucking, what's going to happen to that snake? People don't think of that too. It'd be really easy. You know, I don't think it would be very hard for me to find people to take my fucking animals if need be. For one thing, everybody sees how my animals are, and two, they're not killers. You know what I mean? Yes, could Raven or Roxy, possibly choke me out if I'm not handling them responsibly. Oh, absolutely. Because they're definitely, Raven's already strong enough now. If she wanted to, it would be a fucking bitch to try to fucking save myself. I could do it, but I would have to hurt her. And same thing with Roxy. Roxy actually is probably big enough I would have a hard time with Roxy. I mean, Roxy's this fucking big around, and I mean, she's all muscle. All muscle, and she's only getting bigger. But luckily, you see how my snakes are. I don't think I would have a hard time at all fucking getting rid of my snakes. Especially if I fucking just said, hey, look, fucking shit's happening and I got to get rid of my snakes for free. I guarantee you, I would be getting so many messages from people saying how they take this or they take that. I guarantee it. Because everybody sees how my snakes are. These are how everybody envisioned. This is what I envisioned. This is what I wanted and what I expected out of fucking having snakes. I've got that. They're super docile. I got 40 fucking snakes and none of them bite me. None of them are assholes. They're all super fucking. Look, I ain't holding her. She been holding me for I don't know how long now. I'm not even holding her. I mean, Alex, I guarantee you, Alex, you'd be fucking calling me. I would love to, dude, but I am not in no situation. Right now, between me still trying to have a life and pay for food and all this stuff, I'm not working, so when I don't have fucking the money to pay for my food, my wife's fucking helping me out with it. So at this point, I'm not getting any more. I would love to. I mean, honestly, if I won the lottery, my dream job would be to fucking stay at home and have a bunch of fucking animals. But I'd have so many animals that I would have to have staff because I would still want to be able to go, away fucking here and there for my motorcycle rides and shit. You know what I mean? But that would be my dream job, to be fucking take care of fucking animals that don't, that fucking people don't want to take care of anymore. That's what I would love to do. And I'd love to have like fucking your exotic shit, that fucking, lions and shit, like that DEW. We got a DEW guy here in Maine, and he's got lions, tigers, he's got bears, fucking, oh my, fucking, but he's got fucking all kinds of animals, and he took them in because people didn't want to fucking take care of them anymore. You know what I mean? They didn't want them anymore. So, but all right, we're gonna put this girl back too, because remember I told you she just shed yesterday. And if you don't think that fucking her skin is still not, curing and all that, if well, I probably ought to put this on. Look at her, she's hugging me. I don't know, she probably don't even want to go back, honestly. But I want to give her the option if she wants to. Have you seen that video, dude, where that chick gets bit in the fucking face? Her boa like bites her right here, like right here. Fucking almost got her in the eye. And And she fucking, and on that same video too, the fucking girl goes, yeah, that ain't the first time he's bit me in the face. And I was just like, why in the fuck? And it, you know, I went and watched it after the fact that I got Boas, and I could tell. I mean, the snake was fucking giving her, was giving her clues that it wasn't happy. It was kind of runny and all that, and it was running all around her neck, and then it goes up, and it's like squeeze. She's going, oh yeah, he's squeezing my head, but she says it's not just like holding on; it's like squeezing her head, and then all of a sudden it fucking bites her right in the fucking look like right in the eye, dude. It was fucking freaky. And she acted like no big deal, oh yeah, this isn't the first time he's bit me in the face. And I'm just like, if I got a snake that's bit me in the face once, I doubt I'm ever gonna let that fucking snake fucking get it. Definitely would be a long fucking time before I'd let that fucking snake near my fucking face again. You know what I mean? Not saying that fucking eventually fucking I might get to that point, but I can tell you right now, I wouldn't be fucking letting it by my fucking face again for a long time. At least. Oh, she's not even going in. Oh yeah, she is. I couldn't tell if she's going in or not. I'm trying to show you, but it's hard because I don't think she's going in. No, she ain't going in. Oh, fuck no, she ain't going in. Look. Oh, I fucking thought her head was behind me, and it was fucking right there underneath my fucking hand. She doesn't want to go back. But we love that, don't we? We love that fucking Alex, don't we, brother? Fuck, I do. When it's like this, you know what I mean? She's not running. You know what I mean? Look how sweet she's being. And that chick's fucking snake wasn't acting like this girl. You know what I mean? Her snake wasn't acting like this girl fucking when it bit her in the face. And, and the first time I didn't really notice that, I just, because I thought that's how snakes fucking are and how they act, Let's see, I put her down. See what she does now. No, she's gonna go. Yeah, she's gonna stay in this time. Yeah, there she goes. And I'm not surprised. I mean, she just shed last night. Her fucking skin ain't cured yet. It probably still feels itchy. Maybe she is gonna come out. Are you really? Well, no. You can't just get out over here, girl, though. No. Actually, I do want you to go back, only because I just want her to go back. Only because fucking she needs to. I want her skin to cure, and I can't imagine that fucking that's got to feel all that great. And see, I'll sit here and let her fucking leave me. Like my wife this morning when she put her down, my wife's like trying to pull her hands away and shit, and I told her, I said, don't do that. It's not that Raven's gonna bite her or anything, but there's no reason to be all, worried about them fucking getting, putting them right down and getting away from them. She's not gonna come back out and try to bite, She's more apt to take it as off-putting, trying to fucking pull your fucking shit away from her before she's ready to let go. And these boas, they like to be Alex. These boas like to be hanging on to something till the very last fucking second. When they're going anywhere, they want to be hanging on to something. That's why she's still hanging on here. Let's see what she does. Let's see if she jumps. Anybody want to bet whether she jumps or not? Watch. Here we go. I'm just going to touch her real good. Uh-huh. I know. Some of you don't think that's a big deal, but Alex knows. Really want to get into the crested geckos, bro, so we'll see how it goes. You watch that Dakota guy? I can't stand watching him. But that Dakota guy's right into crested geckos, Tokyo geckos, and all that. It's just somebody that fucking that I know that's into that, and it sounds like he's probably been doing it for a while too, so he probably knows his shit. I just don't care for his. I just don't care for his fucking whatever you want to call it. But that was fucking cool, and that's just what you want. That's the kind of fucking handling sessions I want. You know? And see, that ended on a good note for sure. That definitely didn't put her off. She wasn't upset. And she just shed last night. Like I said, I guarantee you she's not really real fucking overly happy about coming out today just because she just shed. You know? But it was good to see her though. Because I haven't held her fucking Christ since well, I haven't interacted with her really since last weekend because she fucking went, you know, she went into blue, and I don't really mess with her a whole lot. Never have until last Sunday. That was the first time. You'll have to check it out, Alex. She was in blue fucking last Saturday, Sunday when I did my live, and I've never touched her, never done anything while she's been in shed. Normally, I don't even fuck with her when she's in her hide. I just fucking recently started taking her out of her hide. If she was in her hide, I just leave her alone. Now I don't care whether she's in her hide or not, and she was in shed, and I went and touched her and all that. And, you know, hopefully somebody will watch this fucking live because, you know, I know people fucking probably think, oh yeah, he fucking had to do something to teach those boas. No, I taught my boas just by doing this. Fucking same thing. No. Treating my boas, been doing the same thing with my boas since fucking I've gotten them. Reach in, pick them up. No. And like you said, the only fucking snake that I ever used gloves in the very beginning was with Raven. And I'm telling you, it was the worst thing that I fucking did. Now, that's one thing I should say. Fucking, the gloves actually put her off more. Once I took the gloves off and started handling without gloves, she calmed right down. It was weird. She did not like the fucking gloves. And they weren't rough or anything. They're the fucking mechanics gloves. You know what I mean? The thin fucking mechanics gloves that's just got a little bit of fucking leather on like the fingertips and shit. But they were soft. But she did not like them. Fucking, so in the very beginning, once I figured out she didn't like the gloves, I fucking pick her up with the gloves. And I put a sweatshirt on too because I wanted to make sure all my body parts that I fucking was worried about getting bit were covered. So I fucking put a sweatshirt on and I put my fucking mechanics gloves on and I'd pick her up and she'd fucking wicked running and doing the fucking head on a swivel and head cocked up like she was just, all she needed was something to fucking strike at and she was gonna. You know what I mean? So and it was bad. And then, I don't know, 1 or 2 handlings later, I said, fuck it. And I had her in one hand and I had my wife take my glove off and then I put her in the other hand and then took the other glove off and instantly she calmed right down. You know, even my wife noticed it. She goes, she don't like those fucking gloves. And I go, oh, you're right. She don't. Because as soon as fucking I put her in my other hand that didn't have a glove on, she calmed right down and she just kind of, you know, she was still looking around, but it wasn't that like, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, Alex. Some of them literally fucking, their head is just in any little movement. I mean, just that fucking vapor from that would have put her off in the very beginning when I got her. Fucking 8 feet away, somebody do this, she would have fucking freaked out. I mean, fucking whip her head around like, what is that? You know what I mean? Literally, she acted wild. She wicked wild. Compared to what she acts now, fucking she acted wild, dude. Wild. I mean, literally, fucking the first 3 times I took her out, fucking act like she was gonna bite me every fucking time. But I knew but it was a bluff. She never once struck at me. She's never actually struck at me. Never. She's been postured right up, ass straight up, in the fucking coil. You know what I mean? The don't tread on me coil. With her head propped straight up, fucking, and I still went in and picked her up, and I never got bit. And I went in. I never stopped and went. I kept going in, and I watched. If you're gonna get bit, let them bite you. Don't fucking yank away. You yank away, you're gonna bust teeth, and chances are you're gonna end up fucking with a goddamn vet bill. What's going on, Skeeter? Fucking. But yeah, because they bust their fucking teeth off, they fucking get mouth infection, mouth rot, and all that. So as bad as it sounds to just let them bite you, you're better off just fucking taking it and then getting them to let go on their own. My fucking wife's been bit. Cool, we ain't got no ice here. We have to go way up north to get any ice here. We've already had a bunch of people go through the ice. We got we were supposedly going to get 8 to 12 Sunday, but now it's 5 to 8 and 1 to 3 Sunday night. So we might have 10 inches of snow on the ground. That's it. And we should have 3 to 4 feet of snow literally fucking on the ground. And we ain't even had shit this year. I've only had my snowblower out twice this year. We've been getting these 1 to 3 storms all winter, which it's normally fucking 1 to 3 foot. Fucking, but these 1 to fucking 3 inch storms, it's fucking funny. No, it is. It's best, Alex, to fucking just take it and I mean, it's fucking 17 degrees, a high of 17 today, but it's you know what I mean? The fucking sun's so warm now that with the sun out, the shit's still melting even at 17 degrees out. That's what I love about this season. Can't wait. It's fucking hard to believe, but 2 months from now, I'll be fucking riding my bike. Doesn't even seem possible. But I'm always out by April anyway. We've been out in March before. Depends on fucking if we get a bunch of rain, because I don't care about fucking sand on the road. It's the salt and shit. That's what I don't want all over my bike. I could care less about riding in the sand. I've ridden so much fucking in the dirt and all that. Fucking that doesn't bother me. It's the fucking calcium and the salt and all that. So I like about good fucking week of fucking steady fucking rain, get all that shit off the roads and make sure the snowbanks are back into the ditches, so all the salt and shit's getting out of the road, you know what I mean? Because this time of year we get any fucking rain and the snowbanks that are on the side of the road just make shit melt right back in the road again. So you can get the snow to fucking melt back into the ditches, to when we get rain it all goes into the ditches and it doesn't just keep fucking melting back out in the road. But definitely by April, I'll be out. Love it. This girl's actually getting ready to go through shed too, because fucking all my other boas did. Raven, Roxy, Aurora shed. Foxy's going into shed now. And this girl's been hiding right in her hide too. And that's the only time my boas actually fucking sit right in their hide over the heat, is either digesting food or when they're in shed. Other than that, they're fucking behind their hide, in front of their hide, on the cool fucking side. My Aurora is always got her ass popped right here. She's always on the cold side. She's like 2. Yeah, she was born 4 2022. So no, she's 3. 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, she's 3. She'll be 3 what? Next month. This girl will be 3 next month. And I don't grow mine fast. But I don't slow grow them either. You know, I feed them on a regular. I feed them all basically the same way I did all of them at this size. And some grow fast and some grow slower. Like Foxy has got wicked thick. She's not thick, you know, width-wise, but height-wise, she's wicked thick. And Aurora, I think Aurora's is Aurora's a year younger. Foxy's a 2020. And Aurora's a 2021. For 2021. So Aurora before this year. And I've had Aurora for all 4 of those years. So I've only had Boas, I guess, 4 years. I've only had Boas 4 years. Right? 2021. Yeah, 4 years. No, she's a year earlier. She's 3. Aurora's 4. Foxy's 5. Raven's 6. Raven's 5. Right? No, she's 2000. So yeah, she's 5. She's 6 and she's 7. Yes, that's how it goes. She's 3. Aurora's 4. Foxy's 5. Raven's 6 this spring. Roxy's 7. So I got them right in order. Because fucking Roxy is a 2019. She's a 2018. She's a 2020. Yeah. No, she's older than that. Yeah, she's 6, she's 7. She's 5. She's 6. No, she's an 18. She's a 2020. Roxy's 2019. She's 2020. She's a 2020 also. Yeah. So I got 2 5-year-olds. She's 5 too. Foxy's 5. All right, that's how it is. I've had her 4 years, but I have had Foxy 5 years because she was supposed to be my last boa. No, Aurora was supposed to be my last boa. And Motley wasn't even supposed to come. But I lost Roscoe. That was my first boa that I would have, at this point, would have had 6 years. And I lost him fucking 2 years in. Fucking, he was 2. And I lost him, and I was fucking heartbroken. And my buddy fucking says, look, fucking, I'll give you a really good deal on a Motley, because he was the one that I got Roscoe from. And he knows that I asked him, because I was like, you know, like you said, if something happens, it's up to us to go, hey, what the fuck did we do? So I was like, I don't know what the fuck I did, dude. Been doing the same thing I did with all my other fucking snakes. And, you know, he didn't make it. You know, and he was like, dude, there ain't nothing. And I did. I felt fucking bad because I was like, I did my snake wrong. You know, because I fucked up. I did something and it just happened. Sometimes they die. And it was some due to him not digesting. It got caught in him. For all I know, maybe a toenail fucking grabbed a hold of a rib or something. I don't know what happened, but it had to do with his food. Fucking his food, fucking after about 5 days, And I thought everything was good because I thought that he went to the bathroom, but then my wife goes, no, actually, he hasn't gone to the bathroom. So that was my first clue. And I go, well, that's weird because he normally goes 3 days after fucking he's eaten, 3 to 4 days, and he goes to the bathroom. So I was like, well, that's kind of weird. It's been 5, 6 days now. So then I fucking started looking at him, and then I could still see like a food lump, but it was fucking farther up in him than where I normally see it setting. And because I normally feed about the same size to slightly smaller than the biggest part of their body on my boas, I didn't really notice it until it started. The reason I noticed it because it started bloating. You know what I mean? It started bloating in him, and cause I thought, with lizards, fucking you give them warm baths. Well, I gave him a warm bath, and I think it made it explode inside of him. And instead of fucking making him want to poop, I think I think it blew up in him. You know what I mean? I think it expanded, and putting it in that warm water, I think it fucking went inside of him. And then, cause at that point, it's just bile going all through him. It's just liquid fucking shit. Basically, it's liquid fucking death all through him, and he died just like that. Boom, fucking, flopping in. His head was flopping around, mouth wide open, like he's trying to fucking spit something out, and then he died in my arms, man. And I was fucking like freaking out, and it still bothers me to this day because I still feel it was my fault, even though I know it wasn't the food. Like I said, it wasn't that I feed big food. I never do. I always feed fucking the same size as my boas or slightly smaller. It's just how I do it with my boas because I'm so fucking afraid of that. I don't know if she's central or not, tell you the truth. The only thing I was told is that she's a motley 100% T positive, and she's also 100% hep leopard. I didn't ask any of that because I don't really plan on breeding my boas. So when it came to her, I was just wanting to replenish, I wanted to be back to 5 boas again, and because I miss Roscoe, and she's been super sweet. I mean, I got her from the same person, I've only got one boa that I bought off auction. The rest of them all came from the same person, So, and because of all the snakes' temperaments was amazing. Minus Raven. Raven was the only one, but fucking her parents were wild caught. She's the first fucking baby out of that clutch. The first clutch that those wild caught snakes had. And that, so she might as well, she was bred in captivity, but she's every bit as wild as her fucking parents are, really. And that's why she acted so much different than the rest of my boas, but she's a sweetheart. She is something, I didn't think she was ever going to be this chill. I thought literally she was going to be a snake that was going to be runny, and I was going to want, at arm's length, pretty much all the time, because I was worried, and because I did in the beginning. I always told everybody, if I get bit, I'm going to get bit by Raven. It'll be by Raven, because Raven just has that demeanor, like she, you fuck around, you're going to find out real quick. So I fucking was always so worried about, doing anything that could possibly put her off, And because of that, that's what was putting her off. Because I was nervous and worried that any little thing that I did was going to get me bit. And honestly, I got lucky that she didn't fucking bite me just because of the way I was acting, because I didn't want to get bit. Me trying not to get bit was what was going to get me bit. Because I was, nervous, and I was like, every little action and is going to get a reaction, and, So I don't know if she's Central American or not. I don't know. I could probably find out, but I don't even know if Pablo would remember. Because Motley, I don't think was anything he actually produced. Yes, he fucking bred all his most of his boas, but he also would wheel and deal his friends' fucking animals too. You know what I mean? He wasn't just selling only his boas. You know, he was selling his friends' boas too, because he's got a platform and for you know for his buddy to sell snakes on. Just like if somebody somebody hit me up, if but I don't have enough people, so don't anybody hit me up, you know. But if I had a bigger following and people fucking said, hey, you know, if you could put it out there that I got this or that for sale, oh, I definitely would without a problem. But I don't get a big enough following that, you know, it would make worth to anybody. Could be, could very well be, Alex. I don't really know because I wasn't. You know, when I got her, I like the looks for. I love those stripes. You know what I mean? And she got purple stripes. They just look like black and brown. Then one's black and then she's got like two purple stripes that go right down her back of her fucking body, and then she's got purples in her sides, and she's also got like an orange pinkish undertone too, because the purple and the, you know what I mean. She's a lot prettier. She's a lot prettier in person than she really shows up, and you know, it's almost impossible. The closest that we can come is outside in the sunshine. But even then, my albino shit gets washed straight out because of the bright sunlight. You know what I mean? The yellow absorbs fucking so much light. It's almost worse than a white snake if you can fathom it. Fucking pure white snakes show up way better in bright light than a fucking yellow snake. Yellow snakes just fucking, it's like all the white underneath the yellow just comes to the top and makes them look like they're way like lighter yellow. Like this isn't even a fucking bright yellow. I mean, it's a super bright yellow. But see how dark and dingy it looks here? But this is like fucking, it's like super bright. But the light, it just makes it look a, a, a lighter yellow than what it is. It's actually yes, it's a bright yellow, but it's way brighter than what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Or it looks lighter colored, like it's like a lighter yellow color. When this is way darker yellow than what it looks like here underneath the light. See it? Again, that's what I'm talking about. The fucking, you almost get how, you know, better the colors actually looks more like here than here. It just, the saturation fucking that yellow gets from bright light, you know, and even in the sun I have a hard time getting the yellows. But that's probably it for today, buddy. You know, I might come back tomorrow. You gonna be around tomorrow? You want to do a live together so you can show off your snakes? You want to wait till after you get your other ones? I still want to do a live together. You know, you just gotta fucking let me know when. I got 4 likes. My wife must have came in and gave me a like. I don't know who those other 2 cats were. Well, yeah, one of them was Skeeta. No, you're welcome. But we should do a live together, dude. You know, we could do it after you get your other snake next week or something. But all you gotta do is tell me when. You know, I'm down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If we wait till you get your other boa, and then you can show all of them off. You know what I mean? Again, because I'd like to see them. You know, it would have been nice if fucking I could have done like a live with fucking with oh my god, Joe. Been nice if I could have done a live with Joe, but Joe didn't have enough fucking subs, so we ended up just doing a fucking a Facebook chat. You know what I mean? A Facebook live, just the two of us. So, yeah, and yes, I'll be on tomorrow morning so I can watch it. If you go live, I'll be at work, but I have the time to join. All right, buddy. Well, good. I appreciate it. Fucking stay up. Happy Valentine's Day, even though you're a fucking dude. Fucking. It's another day here. I didn't even say Happy Valentine's Day to my wife until Christ, like 9 o'clock this morning, because I fucking was watching some political shit and I saw the fucking date and I go, February 14th. I go, wait a minute, isn't that Valentine's Day? So then I fucking messaged my wife at 9 o'clock, said, hey, Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Love you. And then she sent it back to me, and fucking normally fucking she's the first one to say it to me in the morning. Yeah, I hope you guys do too. Fucking, and yeah, I'll come back on tomorrow. But it's probably going to be closer to 11 though. You know, so Saturday mornings fucking wife and I get up and like smoke pot, and which we do every morning, but normally she's running right off to work. Well, on the weekend, she doesn't have to run off to work, so we kind of just fucking hang out and chill. So it'll probably be closer to 11. But I'll make a point to come on for sure at 11 tomorrow. But I appreciate you being here, buddy. And, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I hope you have a good one. Hopefully you're not getting any... You gotten any snow? I do want to know that. Did you get any snow at all this year? I know you guys don't normally, but that's why I want to know if you got any. Did you get any snow this year? Because everybody's... I will... But, yeah, see, you're behind my... You started my live and you didn't fast forward to get caught up. So you're behind. There's always a delay. We didn't get snow here where I live. You don't. That's cool. I don't want fucking snow. I'll send you all mine. I hate fucking snow. Honestly. You know, if I lived in California, that'd be the kind of snow I'd want. Fucking, it snows and it's gone by noontime. You know what I mean? Fucking like South Carolina, they get snow, it's gone fucking in 2 hours. You know, that's the kind of fucking snow I'd like to get. Fuck that snowmobiling and shit. That's just... I fucking... It's more dangerous than fucking riding a motorcycle. My fucking third time out on my sled, I had a guy fucking run right into the side of my sled, took me right off my snowmobile. Fucking took me right off my sled, and I was like, fuck this. I've never fucking been... And never had anybody even come that close to me on my bike. Yeah, see, but you have been getting some shit. No shit. Well, you take care, brother. Fucking make sure you get in the basement. I don't know if I fucking believe that. I don't think I'd want to get trapped in my basement in a fucking hurricane or a fucking earthquake. I don't think fucking running down into your basement's the smartest thing. You know, because then you got your whole house coming down on you. You go up to the top floor, so when the fucking house comes down, you only got the roof to pull off you. You know what I mean? You got couches and fucking everything from the first floor and the second floor fucking coming down on you. I'd rather go stand in the doorway. You know, fucking stand in the doorway. Oh, I bet. And it sounds like a fucking train. Sounds like a train coming through your fucking house. That's what amazed me. Literally fucking... did you hear that too? Did it sound like literally a train coming through your fucking house? That's what it sounded like when we had an earthquake here. And it was actually a pretty big one. I think it was like a 4 or 5. And it was actually a big one for here. And literally, it sounded like a fucking train was coming and was going to mow my fucking house over. You know, and we're in the middle of the city where there's no trains. You know what I mean? And we was all like, what in the fuck? It sounds like a fucking train coming. And it did. And literally, it sounded like it went right by us. And I guess it was just the earth cracking and the sound of the earth underneath us, but it did. Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Probably fucking soaked a few fucking tubs too with a water bowl. Fucking, shaking. Holy fuck. Oh, guess what? Shoestring eats on her own finally. No more fucking. She ate her first meal from the tongs last Saturday. Now tell me fucking I weren't fucking pumped. I mean, it was never a big deal because I swear to God she fucking liked it and thought that's the way she was supposed to eat. I swear to God she was getting to the point where, oh, you pick me up, you hold me, you stick it in my face, and I bite it, and then you stick me on my fucking back in my fucking enclosure. But this last fucking week, I noticed the week before when I was shaking it, she was doing the whole head move and, like when they get excited just before they strike, but she never struck. So I was like, fuck, and I heated it up twice, and she kept doing the same thing every time I offer it, but she wouldn't take it from the tongs the week before that. So I was like, well, hopefully she takes it this week, because she started to really look interested last week, and sure and shit, I stuck it in front of her and just wiggled it a little bit, and bam, and I was like, yes! Fuck yeah, finally, I don't have any fucking snakes I gotta help feed anymore. And that's the longest, 15 fucking meals it took before she would take from the fucking tongs. And I always tried offering it to her from the tongs, and then literally I'd reheat it and then try the drop and leave it, close her up with it, and that didn't work. And that's when I started going, okay, now I gotta force feed it. Even giving her live, she wouldn't even take the live. So I was like, good, because I don't want to fucking feed you live anyway, because I've got lots of snakes that never even fucking had live. My last 2 clutches, I didn't even feed live. They all took their first fucking meals without nothing. And look, she's still so fucking chill. That's the other thing. I thought, like most people do, oh, if you fucking have to assist feed, that it's just going to put them off and they're going to hate people and all that. Christ, I think it made her closer to us. It wasn't to the point where I had to shove it down her throat like in the first couple. Literally, I was just kind of rubbing it on the side of her face, and then she'd bite onto it at the end, and then I just she'd wrap it, and I'd set her in an enclosure, and I'd come back in 15 minutes later, and it's gone. She'd swallow it. Again, she's still on pops, but she's finally on, like, regular size pups, not the smallest ones in the bag. She's actually eating pup, regular pup size now, which is really cool. Because look, look at the size of this girl compared to her. But this girl was eating pups. Her first meal was a pup, large pup. And this girl was eating pinkies, fuzzies, rat fuzzies. She started off on rat fuzzies. This girl started off on pups. This girl's on fucking wean rats, ready for small rats now. It's fucked up. It's fucked right up. Look at the size difference. But that's the difference in, when they're born. Some babies are bigger, and you can feed them bigger sizes first, right off the bat. Honestly, all my babies all started out on pops. I only had this one in shoestring and peanut out of all my clutches that were too small to take pups from the get-go. Whether it was the small pups out of the bag or whether it was the regular size pups, what I would consider real size pups. Because that's the thing with Rodent Pro, you're always going to get half the bags are going to be what you consider the right size pups, and then you're going to get, a quarter to two-thirds of a bag are going to be fucking smaller size pups than what the rest of the bag is. And It works out all right for me because I've got snakes in different stages. But fucking for somebody that's only got one snake or two snakes, and you're buying your food like that, it is a pain in the ass. But at that point, those people can go to their local pet store and pay double what I'm paying per rat, but they're only buying a few of them. As like me, I just fucking bought 6 packages of fucking medium rats. I bought 2 packs of small rats. I bought 2 packages the extra large mouse. I got a package of wean rats. So I just bought a shit ton of food, and it's only gonna last me probably 2.5 months. And I spent almost $300. It cost more than my rent. Crazy, huh? No, it doesn't cost more than my rent. I wish my rent was that low. $300 every fucking 2.5, 3 months. If it was, I'd have more snakes, Alex. But anyway, we're out of here for today. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate anybody else that watches. But we're out of here. Take care. Hope everybody has a great day. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Cheers. No shit. I saw your message. How long's that last? All right, buddy. We see you tomorrow. I'll be back. Cheers.